finally all comfy today. These shoes are actually so difficult to walk in. They look like they would be comfy, but they are difficult to walk in. Okay, I need to fix this. I'm exhausted today. I turned off all my alarms and then I fell back asleep. Good thing I still woke up though. Good thing I still woke up though. Okay. It's gonna be a nice day today, but I was not expecting that. I thought it was gonna rain, and I could have done some devil horns today. I think it's gonna be nice. It looks nice. It looks beautiful out. I love it. Hi, Rudy. Welcome in here. Welcome in here. I'm exhausted. I turned off all my alarms and then I fell back asleep. But good thing I woke up an hour later. I'm exhausted. What? No. Rudy. I did bleach my hair yesterday. I put pink and blue in my hair. I want the rainbow. It was really bad. It was so patchy. There was like dark spots everywhere. Well, I kind of didn't follow the steps and that's why, but got some color in my... I'm so happy about it. I can't wait until I have a rainbow. A rainbow is gonna be cute. It's gonna be cute. Hi, Juan. Is that how you pronounce it? Juan? Hi, welcome in here. I think you're new in here. I've never seen you in here. So, oh my gosh, that's so... I can't read that. I tried my best to, so I could not. You said the salmon color and the brown together. You want that too? You want some beautiful color in your hair too? You go ahead. Thanks, I appreciate it. You said I've always dreamed of having brown hair and salmon. Really? Salmon tips? You should do it. Color is fun. Every time I see somebody with colorful hair in real life, it makes my brain happy. I love it. I love when people have colorful hair and the whole world just is all colorful hair. I love it. Rudy said they like my natural color. Thanks. Brown. Thanks. Appreciate it. I want rainbows. I like rainbows. Okay, wait. I did not even invite Source. Hold on. Let me invite Source. I'm going to start pulling for the overall energy real quick. Source, I welcome and accept you into every cell of this channel and this reading. I thank you for your presence. I welcome and accept you into every cell. May you lead and guide this channel, this reading today. I appreciate it. May you let the people know what you think that what you know that they need to hear. Let's read the truth and only the part of the message that is going to be helping the travelers move into self-knowledge, knowledge of the universe, and into knowing their connection to all of it. I appreciate it and thank you. Okay, we're gonna start pulling for the overall energy. Oh, first card out. Wait, did I even... I did shuffle them. But after inviting Source, let me shuffle it a few more times. Okay. Okay, hello. We have Charles, hello. pink is your favorite color. Juan said, my favorite color is salmon pink. This color is their favorite. Salmon pink. Oh, hazelnut, the hair color. Aw. You're just up in here just giving so many compliments, Juan. Right back at you. On the mirror, you're looking at yourself, huh? You're looking at yourself. Yeah, with you went ahead and bleached your hair and put some salmon pink in it. Now you're looking in the mirror thinking, whoa, this is wonderful. We have the guidebook in your past. One said socialist. I'm not even sure what the definition of all the political terms is. Juan is just like, you're just going off in here. Go ahead. Go ahead. Hello, Wednesday. Oh no, you can't stop staring at the box, Wednesday. You can't stop staring at the box. Oh no, it's gonna pull you into a different dimension. You better take your eyes off of it. We have the Queen of Swords for your current energy. You're gonna go through a portal through your phone. It's gonna pull you in, Wednesday, Jeddah. Okay, for your future energy, we have the High Priestess. This reading may be for a teacher. I'm doing an overall energy right now, so if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. In the past, we have the guidebook, current energy, Queen of Swords, future, the High Priestess. I'm definitely picking up the energy of somebody who teaches, whether you are an actual teacher in a public school, like a college, university, and or you are self-taught and you may have a platform elsewhere where you teach. I'm gonna pull clarifiers already. Let's see. Hi Kami. You said nama ni num. You said something, but I can't repeat it. Sorry, too complicated. I bet it sounded adorable when it was in your mind. Okay, clarifiers. We have the death clarifying the guidebook. You may just maybe you're a therapist after people lose loved ones. I don't know if that's a thing. Maybe you're just, maybe you are in the work of line of a therapist, but you were definitely getting a lot of customers that had lost loved ones. It does feel like this reading is for somebody who kind of guides people through losing a loved one. So kind of either just make sure that they're okay or teaches them how to understand your certain emotions or the emotions that you're feeling. We had 2 cards come out. I will take them. The Queen of Swords. We have the 3 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles. This clarifying your current energy, the Queen of Swords. Maybe you're even somebody, your job definitely entails speaking to others, communicating, using your words. Maybe you're even somebody who trains people to then be able to kind of guide people through losing loved ones. Maybe you are a teacher for therapists or people that are interested in becoming a therapist. I want to say that you don't feel like the best person for like feeling emotions, but you do know how to control your emotions. Let me pull a clarifier for the High Priestess, and then, oh, came out so fast, 9 of Cups. This is for your future. I'm going to pull another clarifier for the Death and the Guidebook. What is this Death and Guidebook? The 6 of Cups. It may even have to do with like miscarriages. I don't know. You definitely work with people who have lost somebody and you kind of guide them through it. I don't know what that job is called. And I do feel a lot of pain in my heart. You're around heartache, possibly a lot, probably. Well, this is your like daily job, so you're around heartache all the time. And that may be why I want to say that you are good at your work. Being the Queen of Swords, I do see that you're in the energy of the Queen of Swords. It does seem like you are really, you do this job really well because you're not a water sign. You don't allow yourself to feel all these other people's emotions. Kind of like with yourself, you are aware of your emotions, you're aware when they arise, but you don't really allow yourself to feel them. You are very much you just know how to control them. And that's what makes you so good at this job, is that like you're aware of the emotions that these people that arise in these travelers, but you don't allow yourself to feel them. Just how when your emotions arise, you don't let them. It's the same concept. So you're able to, with a clear mind, lead people through very chaotic mental states. And chaotic mental states that were caused by certain emotion. I don't know what this job is called, but or exactly who it is that passes, that then you help the ones that continue to live. I don't know exactly what type of passing it is or who exactly passes. But you are around the grief of death quite a bit. You've possibly been in this field for quite a long time, and I feel like you may even have like degrees in other fields. People definitely look up to you for guidance. Like I was saying, either it almost seems like you may do this job yourself, but you also may be in charge of training new hires. Or maybe this is even like a self-started business. Moving into the future, we do have the High Priestess clarified by the Nine of Cups. I have a feeling this is talking about one of your I don't want to say customers, but maybe it is. It's like a customer for your service. Or one of the people that you served. This may be talking about that. It's like you're wondering if a specific, and it does feel like a masculine, if like a specific masculine was able to move forward. And I just stopped shuffling with the sun. It does feel like they were able to kind of like start feeling joy again, start feeling a reason for their existence again. My time about 18, okay. I'm almost finishing this one up, so if you're wanting a single card, we are about to start those. We have the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. And maybe it even feels like this person is gonna visit you soon. Or maybe even just like leave a review, a message, something of that sort. But they're gonna be overflowing with emotion of like gratitude in a way. You're really there for your communities, and I love this reading. I love this overall energy. It's really like, it's talking about somebody who saw like the suffering, maybe even went through similar suffering, and then took it upon themselves to either start a business, to be there for others, or joined or went to school, whatever it was for whoever this is resonating for. Okay, I think that's it for the overall energy. If anybody wants a card pulled, I would happily pull your card. Kaiser said, is he a boy? Are they a boy or a girl? But they said, is he a boy or girl? It doesn't matter, Kaizu, unless you're in here trying to project your sexual desires. That question wouldn't even matter. Like, why would that even matter to you? If you're here to love me, you're gonna love me regardless what I am. And if you're here to hate me, you're gonna hate me regardless of what I am. So why does that question does not even matter? It don't matter. Kaizu, either you're here to love me or you're here not to love me. How about that? How about that? Okay, do you guys know, did anybody ask for a card? Let's see. Let me scroll up. Let me say hi to the people that are in here. Hello, everybody. I'm Martin. Hi. Rudy said, just be nice today, ... Rudy said that yesterday was tough for them. I wonder where all the mods went. We may need to recruit some more mods up in here. Rudy's up in here all by themselves. I have I think about 10 others that have mod powers, but they just disappeared. If we're gonna have to start recruiting new mods. Martin said, I'm from India. Hi from India, welcome. Wednesday said, how's your pet dog Booger? They're okay. Their stomach has been, I don't know, I'm not sure what's going on with them. They're very picky with food, and we have I found 5 different varieties that don't make them throw up, but recently they haven't been wanting to eat any of them. So now we're gonna be on the hunt for something else that works for them. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with them. May need to visit a vet or something. Mine said, don't worry about the haters. Yes, everybody, don't worry about them. Custom said, hi, Custom, welcome in here. Harv said, do you make music? No, I do not. I'm not a musician. All the love to musicians, though, so important. Oh, Wednesday said, we want a human food dispenser series again. Look, they actually don't eat crunchy food anymore. The only type of food that they eat is wet food. So we are no longer a food dispenser. We are now a machine that we now have to spoon feed them, but I'm not sure what that type of machine would be. Let's see here. Ben, are you still in here? Counter, Ben Counter, they said, hi, can you please do a read for me? Let's see. Just scrolling through the comments, Anybody want a card? I'm looking for a card pull message. Anybody want a card? Hi, Cavish. I see you in there. Welcome in here. Loyal, hello. Welcome in here. Oh, Dark Knight said, I would like a card. Let's see, who did I ask first? Who was it? Dark Knight, and then who was it? Oh, Dark Knight and Dark Knight? Wait. Dark Knight. Okay, we'll do Dark Knight. I'm so, my brain is not working fast enough. I'm not a sunrise human to begin with, so this has been tough on me. But we're here, we're doing it. Okay, Dark Knight. Source, I welcome and accept you into every cell of this card pool for Dark Knight. May you lead and guide the messages and let them know what you would like them to hear today. Thank you, and I appreciate it. Okay, for Dark Knight. And I think the first person that I said was different. I'll have to go back and check. I forgot who it was. Sorry if you were in here and I went with the second one first. Well, for Dark Knight, let's see. You're new in here, I think. Well, I've never pulled a card for you. Welcome in here. Your card is the World. And also, the Two of Wands. You may be thinking about travel right now. Or maybe you're thinking about manifesting being able to travel or traveling in the future. Travel is definitely on your mind. Exploring the universe is on your mind. You may even be thinking about like getting some sort of certification for water travel. I want to say it almost feels like you are wanting to visit every single country in the world. Like you want to set foot onto every single piece of land that there is. Do I want to say anything? Well, I think I want to pull you another card. We do have the Queen of Pentacles behind the Two of Wands. You get very excited thinking about the earthly experience. Like the things that you can do, things you can explore. How many different people you can meet. It's like you're looking at the world right now and you're realizing or you're like, dang, I'm never gonna get bored here. You seem like you may be younger. It doesn't seem like you have any like major heartbreak in your life. Yes, like heartbreaks, but not ones that kind of like shifted your whole perspective into a negative direction. I'm actually going to pull you another card because I want to know more. I want to know more. Is for Dark Knight, did they say anything? I don't think so. Okay, no, they didn't yet. Okay. I'm going to pull you another card. I want to know more. We have the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Wands. I do want to say this Queen of Wands is somebody separate from you. Because this is how the cards are. Well, this is how I put them out here. So this feels like you, and then this is the universe or the world. and then that's somebody separate. It feels like maybe a childhood friend or a family member. Somebody that's definitely older than you. Maybe this is a family member that has traveled before and possibly you've heard stories from them and they were the ones that inspired that excitement in you. Or they sparked the excitement probably from their stories or the things that they told you. And that's very much, I don't know, it feels correct to me. I don't know, you're gonna have to tell me if it is or not. But it's like this, the Queen of Wands is holding like the wand of inspiration and you're holding your wand of inspiration, but there's also, that's the Queen of Wands wand of inspiration. So this person is definitely somebody who you hold as important. It's like you kind of see this person to like be the one that nudged you to go for like your actual true purpose in life. It feels like you want to be like a ship captain or something, or be able to, or have some sort of important position on some sort of vessel that travels. But it feels like a ship. Or some sort of water vessel. Maybe this person even is like currently traveling the world. And it does feel like you're younger, so you're like looking into the future and to the day when you get to do the same exact thing. Well, I think that's all for you. This was for the Dark Knight. I don't know if it resonated, but I hope it did. I think that's all for you. Hopefully that was your energy. Okay. You said thank you? Okay. You're welcome. I was happy to read it. Hopefully it resonated. Okay, Martin. That's the first one that I see. They said my card, we'll do Martin next. And let me scroll up. I want to see who was the other one that asked. I think it might have been Dark Knight. Okay, I think it was Dark Knight. If it was somebody else, sorry. Okay, we're gonna pull Martin a card. Sirs, I welcome and accept you into every soul of this card pull for Martin. May you lead and guide the messages and let them know what you would like them to hear today. I thank you and I appreciate it. Also, it just came into my mind that I've seen a custom in here and I feel pretty safe around them, so I'm gonna make you a moderator. You don't have to do nothing if you don't want to, but I'm just gonna give you the powers. Also, I see BH in here. Hi. Welcome in here. Okay. This is for Martin. Did I invited Source? I hope I said the right name. Well, I'm going to say it again because I don't remember. So I say welcome and accept you into every single cell of this card pull for Martin. May you lead and guide the messages and let them know what you would like them to hear today. I appreciate it and thank you. Okay. Now for sure we invited Source. Well, I just flung those cards all across the whole world. Is that all of it? I think so. Okay. Card pull for Martin. Whoa. You have the Two of Swords. And the Strength. Okay. I want to say that and you know this about yourself, you definitely have a difficulty connecting to others, and I do feel like you have a really strong desire to, but each time you try you mess it up. And you like understand this, you understand your desire for connection, but you also understand that each time that you've tried in the past it kind of got fumbled. I don't see you giving up though. I do want to pull another card to get some more detail. I don't know if this is how you're viewing it, but in a way it's like you know that you have this struggle, and you know that once you overcome this struggle it's definitely going to make you a stronger human. Or from when you were struggling with this to when you moved to kind of like succeeding in connection. Like you obviously can see that it's gonna evolve you, it's gonna make you a better human. I don't see that you're like really like, I don't see that you understanding this about you, or you understanding that you struggle with this. I don't see that it's made you like depressed or sad or anything like that. Yes, it makes you a little bit sad that you are not connecting when you want to. I don't know if you watch animated shows, but if you do, then your favorite characters are probably those that struggle to it, like they struggle with the desire that they want, like that's not their skill set, but they don't give up no matter what, and they end up succeeding. Those may be your favorite types of characters. It's like the ones that don't accept the quote-unquote fate that was given to them. Oh, that's way too many cards. I want one more clarifier. I wanna see if there's anything, if I can get any more information. 3 of Wands and the 9 of Cups. Maybe it seems like you have a set plan, or that maybe it's that you decided to take a class or a course, whether it's like, it may just be like an online course, like somebody started up their own business and teaching people how to connect to others, or something of that sort. It definitely feels like I wonder if you're seeing anything in here. Let me see. Martin? They just said thank you, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. Nothing but thank yous. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I don't know, for some reason it feels like you can see yourself in success. Maybe you believe in yourself. Maybe you believe in, like, work and the reward that comes with it. Or effort. Focus. It almost seems like your attention is like pinpointed on this one aspect about yourself right now in your current energy. Like, you're very aware. Possibly you're trying to work on it too in real time, and like when you go out into public, you're very aware of this trait so that you can work on it. I don't know, it seems like you've been taking a class or something there. You have been learning something that is helping you move through this. I'm not sure what it is though. But you are going to succeed with the 9 of Cups coming out. 9 of Cups talks all about struggle, but then being able to achieve fulfillment and joy after a long journey. You may have struggled with connection since childhood. But also, it's probably because your guardians didn't make you feel safe around them. So you kind of really closed yourself up, and then that's how you went out into the world, and that's the habit that you practiced until whenever you realized it and then started working on it. Okay. Well, I think that's what I have for you. I hope it resonated. Martin said, I am from India. Oh, hello from India. Okay, Martin, that was your card pull. Hopefully it resonated. And thanks for the encouragement in here. I appreciate it. Okay, we have fortified wall. Yahoo! Thanks for coming back, even though I kind of misinterpreted your. I still think about that fortified wall. I still think about how grateful I am that you didn't get really mad at me for misinterpreting that. Every time you come into my community and then fortified wall, I'm like, dang, I'm grateful. Hello, welcome in here. Yes, this is Sophie. Clax named the skeleton for us. Or one of Clax's doll spirits named it for us. This is Sophie the skeleton. Okay, I did see somebody say, a card for them. Oh, Kaizu, they said, could I be next? Yes, you may. Yes, you may. Okay, a card pull for Kaizu. Okay. Card pull for Kaizu. Wait, I did not invite Source. Source, I welcome and accept you into every cell of this card pull for Kaizu. May you lead and guide the messages and let them know what you would like them to hear today. I appreciate it and thank you. Okay, let's see here. For Kaizu. I might take a drink of my energy drink really fast. Yummy. Okay. Card pull for Kaizu. Let's see what we have for you today. Oh. 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles. And on the bottom, we have the Ace of Cups. Okay. Oh, I should turn that down. Okay. Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. I doubt either whether this is about school or work. You would definitely have a lot of appreciation for either your coworkers and or your classmates. It almost feels like you're excited to go to this environment because of those people. These people give you like excitement for life or excitement to get up and get the day started. I'm gonna get another card for you too. I want to get more info here. We do have the Hermit behind the Ace of Cups. We have the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. You do feel like an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And it does feel like money or having money is very important to you. Taking care of your like physical being is important to you. Having the material things is important to you. And I think that's why you're so it does seem, I don't know whether it's schooling or work, because both kind of like, it's like kind of the same thing. But you're really grateful for these people because you understand how important whether the schooling is or this job is for you. And you may hear stories about people having like really terrible people around them, whether it's work environment or school. And knowing how important either these courses or money is for you, you can't help but like get a smile across your face and almost like want to cry with how grateful you are with these people or for these people. You may have been a little bit more introverted because it does seem like you had your energy, your focus on either study or work, or studying for your work, whatever you want to do in the future. I want to see if you're seeing anything. This was for Kaizo? Not yet. I want to say that these people definitely, they like bring peace into your life because you don't have to be like stressed or worried about like either gossip or anything like that. Like you can really just focus on your work and not have to worry that somebody is trying to do something behind your back. And these people may even, if anything, these people would have your back too. So you're really grateful that you can put all your focus and attention into your craft, while also having people that support and kind of like show you love. And again, you do seem like an earth sign, so the environment that you're in possibly is very important to you too. Like not having control of your environment, but almost like having control over your environment. Because again, earth signs that's why they even want to get financially stable, is so that they have like control over the material. Do I have anything else to see here? For some reason, I just got a pain in my heart. I was thinking like, I was thinking of saying to keep these people around you, and then all of a sudden I got like a pain in my heart. Maybe you're afraid that these people won't stay around forever. But really, it's like your own, maybe you haven't been as like, you haven't shown these people enough in the physical that you want them around, or like maybe you're feeling like you haven't done enough for them. It almost feels like you want these people to feel just as appreciated and grateful for this connection as you feel about them. I kind of feel a pain that in my heart, like it almost feels like you feel like you won't be able to accomplish keeping them around. Maybe it is because your main focus is your craft, and like you don't, maybe like your top skill set is your craft, but it's not really connecting to others. Do I need to say anything else? Or do I want to say anything else? And maybe also because, again, your main focus is having stability financially or material, or with the material. Maybe you're even afraid that these people are like that. Like if you lose these people, then people, like, because you're just going more and more into success, like you're afraid of losing these people, so then people only kind of see you for that successful person and not the one that put in all this hard work back then. Like you're kind of afraid to lose the people that saw all this hard work and effort, because like in the future when you have like all your material things, your money, you're afraid that people are only going to see you for your money. Okay, I think that's what I have for you. How do I close this off? I don't know. It doesn't feel like you ever are gonna struggle finding those that appreciate and support you. It does feel like maybe it's overthinking a little bit. I do feel like you're a very wholesome person that just wants to have good people around you. And if that's what you're wanting, then that's what you're gonna attract. Okay, I think that's what I have for you. Kaiser said, well, thank you so much, Booger. And they said, that's so true. Okay, yahoo! I'm grateful that it resonated. I appreciate it. Kaiser said, I love Journey. I love the journey too. We all have a destination, but the journey's pretty fun too. Kaiser said, I'm listening all ears. Okay, we have, thank you for letting me read your energy and everybody else too. I appreciate it. I do find this really fun. Okay, anybody else want a card? Anybody else? Anybody else? Let's see, anybody ask for a card? I can't tell. Is Freddie? They said congrats on your transition, but I can't tell if they're like hating on trans people or not. I'm gonna time you out, Freddie. Try again tomorrow. If you're hating on trans people, then timeout is required. Okay, anybody else want a card? We have 4 more minutes. That's okay. Anybody else want a card? I have some time. We can pull one. Did anybody ask up here? I'm trying to look. Hi everybody that I didn't say. Hi everybody. Does Loyal want a card? He said, but I really need a card to be sure. Verify Wall said, did you get a haircut recently? I did cut my hair a little bit. I tried to straighten it out. It was all over the place. But I did put some color in my hair though. I got some pink and some blue now. My goal is to have it rainbow. But I did not follow this bleach steps and I messed up, so it's all blotchy. So for the lighter colors, I'm gonna have to wait a few weeks to re-bleach it. But I got some blue and some pink in my hair now. Can't wait for the rainbow. It's gonna be so awesome. Loyal? You want a card? Okay, we'll pull one for Loyal. Spicy said, what does your card look like? It looks like it loves the diverse communities. That's what it looks like. It looks like it wants to love everybody. That's what it looks like. What is resolute? What are you asking here? What is construed as hatred? Could something said or done out of love be interpreted to be hateful? If so, yes. Resolute, you have to make sure that the person that you're trying to show love, you need to find out how they need to be loved uniquely. Everybody needs to be loved differently. For one person, you're going to come up to them and show them the type of love you have, and that's exactly the type of love they need. They're going to feel loved. But you go up to another person and you share that same type of love, they're going to feel uncomfortable. And you have to respect everybody and their unique need for love. Like, they're like growing up in my childhood, quote unquote, love was forced upon me, said, this is because I love you. But I was like, damn, I feel nothing but hated. You didn't even ask if I feel loved. You're just like, well, this is love. You better deal with it. I'm like, what the heck? Nah. Okay, let's see, for Loyal the Great, or Loyal Threat. Oh, Loyal Threat. I see. Okay, sorry. I welcome and accept you into every cell of this card pull for Loyal Threat. May you lead and guide the messages today and let them know what you would like them to hear today. I appreciate it and thank you. Okay, for Loyal Threat. this is the first time I'm seeing you in here, welcome into the live. Happy to have you guys here. Okay, for Loyal Threat. For Loyal Threat, what do we have for them? Oh, that's like 4 cards. I'm gonna redo it. Okay. I am new to reading tarot, so how you probably see a lot of tarot readers be able to get a stack of cards pulled and they're not overwhelmed with the energy. It's probably because they've been around cards and energy for so much longer than I have. I get overwhelmed. I need my single cards still. 8 of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Is your perceptions changing, or do you need a change of perception? You may be grabbing onto thought patterns that don't serve you. So I'm not sure if you know like thought patterns and how it works, but like the things that we hear in our heads, that's recommendations of what we decide that we want to hold on to. So like even though it's like it sounds like your voice and your voice is saying this, no, it's all really recommendations of thoughts. You may have held on to thoughts that again do not serve you. They actually make your life more difficult, maybe even chaotic. They definitely like are very rude to your being. The thoughts, I want to say they're thoughts that kind of limit what your being is or what your being is capable of. Definitely limiting them or limiting yourself. I'm gonna pull another card. I kind of want to understand this more. You may be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And like in your heart, you know that you want to be able to achieve all these things, but because of those thought patterns and how you perceive yourself, the thoughts that you basically clung on to as your own, as your truth. I'm going to say affirmations. If you've never done affirmations or practiced affirmations, affirmations are literally the easiest way to switch out thought patterns or the thought patterns that you have started to cling onto. Because you don't have to be able to, like you basically just go and you take somebody else's creation, but that creation is going to help you a lot. Like you don't have to think of a way to help you. You could literally go find an affirmation that somebody already made up and it worked for them and take it for yourself because it's going to help you. That's the reason that people probably even started affirmations, is to help others. The Emperor. Okay. And the Page of Pentacles. Again, I very much feel like you are a fire sign. The Emperor? It may be your goal to stand in like a boss position. It may be like your goal to be able to have like control over a business and or I want to even say like influence over others. Oh, sorry. Literally, people literally just started skateboarding right next to me. That's so distracting for me. I'm gonna have to move the car to finish your reading. Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. I need a phone to finish your reading, but this is way too distracting. Let's repark. I swear these people started doing this on purpose. Flip. Because literally, this has not happened for the first time already. And, like, they know that I moved my car afterwards, so, like, why can't... Like, there's so many parking spots everywhere. Flip. Why do you need a burg right next to me? Okay, anyways, I'm done complaining. Let's finish your reading. It's like, there's so many parking spots. What is the reason? Okay. Sorry, got distracted there. Okay, we had the Eight of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor, and the Page of Pentacles. I want to, it almost feels like you are starting, whether it's study or you started a new job, like I want to say you're definitely a beginner in whatever this is. But you're realizing to get to the Emperor position, you're definitely going to have to switch out some of like your beliefs about yourself. Because with the beliefs that you're holding right now, it's gonna, like, you're gonna be contradicting yourself, and it almost will be like impossible for you to actually be like a confident leader. I want to say you're definitely in a state of evolution right now. You're becoming a better version of yourself. Very consciously too. Like, this is not the universe having to step in because you want to change but you were refusing to create. No, you're very consciously choosing to change right now. Okay, I think that may be all for you. Let's see here. I think that may be all. I wonder if that resonated. You said loyal, threat said accurate. Okay. Okay. I'm wondering, have you ever tried affirmations? Thanks for letting me read your energy. I appreciate it. Okay, everybody, that's it for today. Look, I think skateboarding is fun. I actually would love to learn how to skateboard, but it's like the whole parking lot is empty. Why do you have to park right next to me? Shut up, boy. One day, hopefully, I'll be able to do some tricks. I can do a few very simple tricks. Okay. Good night. Oh, said, good night. Good night. Don't leave. I'll be back tomorrow, okay? Be back. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. Thanks for everybody for letting me read your energy. No, I'm not a terrible driver, Rudy. That's literally basically the only type of job I've had. Well, and I served coffee too, but basically the only job I've had was driving. My whole job life I've been driving. Actually, look, it's like deciding the sacrifices that you're willing to make. And I don't know if I'm willing to make a sacrifice to work on cars. Like, I just don't, that's just too much for me. I thought about it. I thought about going to school to learn cars and then, like, going into that field. Because I really enjoy cars. I enjoy driving them. I really enjoy stick shifts. I think that they're really fun. But I don't think that's something I'm willing to do. It's just too messy, too heavy of a lift. No, I'm good. We're gonna probably go into psychology and maybe like nature conservation and humanitarian aid. Probably like stuff like that, and serving my community. We'll see though. We're still going back to school. Haven't decided what classes we're taking yet. But definitely something regarding nature, the conservation, so that I can have like power, like especially when it comes to like wars and stuff. Is like, how are you as a government gonna say that you care about anything nature when you're spreading a bunch of chemicals and poison onto nature? Kind of like my whole like every like study that I want to do, any information that I want to learn is all kind of to fight evil. And there's no evil humans, there's just humans that wake up and choose evil. But no human is actually evil. People just wake up and choose evil. Resolute said, do feelings determine objective reality? Do feelings determine objective reality? Maybe, in a way. Cause like how somebody's action or something that was done or said, how it makes you feel could kind of determine like the intention behind that. I don't know, maybe, but not, I don't want to say all the time. Could feelings, or do feelings determine objective reality? Because again, like how your previous question was like, well, the answer was, I remember saying about love, how everybody needs to be loved differently, and you have to respect that. You can't just be forcing your type of love upon everybody and expect them to feel loved. Do feelings determine objective reality? But not all the time. I want to say probably not. But there's probably some truth in feelings that represents what actually, the objective reality is. Okay, well, that's right. Okay, everybody, thank you again for stopping by. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. I appreciate it. Thank you for the emojis and encouragement that you guys be sending up in there. I appreciate it. Loyalty, I said, no, not really, Booger. I just keep myself distracted, but thank you. I feel I needed that. Aww. Oh, you said no, not really to add the affirmations? I see. You just keep yourself distracted. I would recommend affirmations for you because literally you can switch your whole like brain makeup, that like the frequencies that you're holding or the patterns, the thoughts that you believe right now with the like when those arise, you switch it out with the affirmation, and then after like a month you're like, whoa, I actually believe this affirmation about me now. Like I could never believe that previous thought anymore. I don't know. I think affirmations are actually amazing. Literally a cheat code. A cheat code. Okay, I'm out of here. Thank you again, mods. We will be recruiting new mods because Rudy be having to do all the heavy lifting in here. Oh my gosh. I feel bad for them. But I'll be recruiting new mods. If I feel like you've been here for a while, I'll just probably make you a mod if I feel safe around you. I hope you guys don't mind. You'll get some power. You don't have to use it, but you'll get the power. Okay, I'm out of here. Bye, everybody. Well, I'll see you again tomorrow and Friday. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Thank you for all the support and encouragement. I really appreciate it.